Alright, trying this Ancestral Midrange Shaman today. So this came from Satur as well. Also, what's up, Nissy? Welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah, a few kind of noticeable things about the deck. So obviously with it being Ancestral Healing, that's kind of the star of the deck. You're going to be able to combo that with Injured Blade Master on 3. Get a giant 4/7 pretty early, but as well you can use it offensively with the Black Knight. I can already tell because I never really run this combo. I'm probably gonna miss some opportunities to do it where I should, but that's kind of the big highlight of the list. I think this is probably worth keeping. Lots of 3/3s in Rogue, so yeah, seems good. But yeah, other stuff, 2 Violet Teachers, 1 Bloodlust. Another noticeable thing, not a lot of card draw. I think that's really what stuck out to me to begin with. You got no Thalnos, just the 1 Drake, 1 Manatide, and then potentially Harrison. I think that's all the draw in the list. And, it's not a particularly late game oriented curve. So there's definitely, the ability to spend all your mana pretty early, play a lot of cards. But yeah, we'll just kind of have to see how it goes. Everything else in the list, I think, is pretty standard for like a mid-range Shaman, just with, some one-ofs or particular choices, like a 1 of Feral Spirit, 1 of Lightning Bolt. A little bit uncommon, but, you got to cut something to be able to fit in all this stuff. Definitely going to miss Doomhammer here, though. I think it's still Blade Master being injured. So next turn you can juggle and totem. A good chance you can deal with this, but like an Eviscerate on Knife Juggler. Yeah, Alexei does have the deadly poison. A little bit unfortunate because I'd love to hit it with Harrison. But I also don't want to play this turn real passively. In fact, I just don't think you can. Taunt Totem would be great. Alright, maybe that prompts him to not swing, though he would probably Blade Flurry if he can. But yeah, I would love if he just keeps that weapon there for another turn. Of course, Flame Tongue pushes a crap load of damage, but Harrison, big body, especially with the 1 Eviscerate down. This could be quite nice.
Pay attention, class.
Okay. There's the Black Knight. So I'm not a huge fan of just letting this sit there, but it's really passive to deal with it. Like, you can throw down a Flame Tongue and like Lightning Bolt, all that stuff. I think this has got to be better. Looks like we got Ancestral, considering it lets us do it. Huh. But yeah, with the Black Knight, we'll see. Maybe that's our target if he doesn't play a gadget soon. Interesting. You don't even need the Ancestral necessarily. So we can Black Knight and hit. I don't think we want to let that sit any longer. Dissension is really interesting, though. You could still Ancestral just to kill that, and but you're gonna bonk this anyway. It doesn't really make a difference. Otherwise, what it'd be like Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I don't think anything else really makes that much sense.
Incredible.
Oh, I'm really tempted, though, to buff this up. I think I will. You get the heal, just so he doesn't make that hit. And if you were to, like, try to taunt this instead, he's got so many ways of dealing 1 damage. I don't know what else you're really hoping to taunt up, other than the other injured Blade Master, which we're not likely to actually hit. Hey, what's up, Flashkit? Welcome. Damn. Yeah, with that Senjin, I was hoping maybe we just happen to be playing some kind of like goofy mid-range-y rogue thing. It looks like that's not the case. We got options here, though. Like, a spell power totem would be the greatest thing on the planet. 1 in 4, but it does limit your other plays. You could go for something real safe, like a Lightning Storm, Lightning Bolt, a Rock Bite, or something like that. I think we roll it. We don't hit it, of course. It's awesome. I'm not sure. I really don't want to take damage on this. But taking damage on her face sucks. And not getting the mana tied down sucks too.
Always little time.
Kinda want to save that.
I'm invincible.
I think we just do that. I don't really see the point of rushing the Flame Tongue out here. I'd like to save that in case we get Alec here. Finally achieved bean-induced flatulence resistance. Okay, ate 1 pound of beans, and I don't have to quarantine. I'm a little confused. Bean-induced flatulence resistance. Isn't it supposed to go the other way? Except Shpeepy, what deck today? I mean, you can see it right over here. Yeah, Rockbiter is just money with the Alec here all of a sudden. If we Lightning Bolt now, you can't do it next turn, but it's probably not a huge deal. I don't think... Because you could also, like, Alec here, bump, hit face, run it in, and then you hope that he doesn't kill it. Which is, like, okay, but I don't think it's what we want to do. I think I want to get the Flame Tongue out so I could do it next turn. You still don't get the Bloodlust, but that's okay. Let's see what we get here. Never lucky.
Always little time.
Do something like that. Can throw Alec here over there. Potentially. Even though you can't Rock Biter at the same turn. Normally beans make you fart, but you eat them so frequently that your body's finally used to it. I see. I see. Your body's just accustomed to it. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't eat enough beans. I don't think I really noticed like a huge farty problem with beans before that. Like I know that that's like the thing about beans. But I feel like I've dodged that a lot. It is impressive though. See, I drink coffee every day and I have not built up a resistance to coffee flatulence. I guess it's Fire Ellie. I was kind of looking at that. So you don't like to leave spell power. I'll let you do that next turn. That's a full 12. You get a good body. I don't think this changes anything. Of course it's just trash anyway. So win conditions, build board, and Ancestral, the bigger guys. Yeah, pretty much. Ancestral is also going to be used offensively with the Black Knight, which is kind of cool. Or potentially used that way. Like, we didn't have to this game. This guy weirdly ran Ascension, so I just blasted it anyway. But you got that capability. Really good with Injured Blade Master. And then, yeah, like, earlier this game, I traded a Harrison into a Violet Teacher and then healed it back up and gave it Taunt. Kind of an unexpected usage of it, but we've got that ability too. Gotta eat a bunch of beans at once for that to happen. I mean, I guess it depends what a bunch of beans is. I've eaten like a can of beans on my own, and that's never been an issue. Okay. Whole lot. So we get 6, 12, 18. I feel like you just get it down now, because even like the taunt is good, and then you take it. I gotta learn from my last time playing Shaman. You just use Rockbiter while you can. And then maybe it sets up for like a Bloodlust turn next turn. Seems good.
Incredible.
It is incredible. Because it's nice, like, sap doesn't really counter that, you know? What's up, Blue Eyes White Dragon? Good to see you. Yeah, the one of Bloodlust I'm a big fan of. I like jamming it into lists. Though I haven't done it with much success. I'm excited to try it today. I think he only single prepped, so maybe we still see a Blade Flutter here. But it doesn't really do all that much, does it? It needs spell power. I feel like we're good. Okay. I mean, he's staring 9 down from what he knows, but what he doesn't know, is that we massive Alec here his face. Pretty cool. Alright, good start, good start. Wasn't like super jazzed about the idea of facing a Miracle Rogue, but hey, I'll take it. What do we think? Friendly or not? Had 7 useless cards in hand. I feel for you. Happens. Meanwhile, you get Harrison on curve RNG Stone. I don't know what this guy wants. Sympathy? Normally I would, this is where I'd remove a friend. I don't care. Skill game. He's playing Miracle Rogue. I have 0 sympathy.
Watch your back.
So tired after. What the fuck is that? Means Friday Cafe in Danish. Oh, okay. Thought this was like a D's Nuts joke. Wait, is this the same guy? Maven? No, it was a different one, right? M something else. Basically just the whole school doing a Friday afternoon open bar thing. Wait, that sounds awesome. What's bad about that? Man, I'm jealous. I want this Free Ducks Cafe thing here. I just get to have an open bar whenever I want, I suppose. Alakir's really juicy against Miracle? Yeah. I guess we double Squire. It's nice if you roll like a healing totem, but because then you can actually play that on curve and slightly more resilient to like a deadly poison. At least he wasn't wished death upon you, or hasn't wished death. Yeah, that's true. That is true. It's It's kind of expected. Comes with the territory of playing Hearthstone. I'll take it. Rage more, simpleton. Your anger tastes so sweet to us. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I have to add everyone after the game just for the content. Pretty much haven't drank since New Year's. I'm already a weak drinker. Man, I'm with you. I drank for the Super Bowl and one other time since, yeah, like around that New Year's, Christmas time or whatever.
This guy's toast.
And man, it starts to rack me. And I'll be honest, I'm a pretty heavy drinker normally. Got that Irish background. Really helps. So you're incredibly worn out, was about to fall asleep at 8 p.m. This just sounds awesome, though. You're like, man, the whole afternoon, all I had to do was drink, hang out, do nothing. Now I get to be tired and sleep for the rest of the day. Like, that's fucking great, man. Hey, I'm good, Nike. How are you? Good to see you again. I think I'm up to like 160-ish now. But yeah, heavy drinker, yes. I will stand by that. Do I hex this? Because you probably don't get to hex gadgets in. Alright. Obviously there's like crazy Van Cleef potential, but I'll take that risk.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Alright, maybe we can still kill it if he doesn't prep conceal. Maybe he's only doing this because we played the Hex. He feels more comfortable. And I can pretend that this is a super 5-head play. Oh yeah, super 5-head play. There we go. Cool. Man, I'm liking this so far. Looking at Masters Tour last night. Miracle Priest looking juicy with the 2x to face. Wishing Classic had similar left. Masters Tour, that is, I think I asked this before. That's just like the big Hearthstone thing now. It's like the big tournament that they have or whatever for standard. So I don't know what that priest stuff is, but I wish Classic, yeah, had any love. We're the abandoned stepchild of the Hearthstone scene. But hey, I'll do my best to keep it afloat. We're back. Mordhorst is back, more importantly. Trying to make inner... Oh, come on. Fuck off with this. Yeah, somebody played Inner Fire against us yesterday. And it was like... not great. I think his deck didn't really do all that much. Oh man, I got a chance of sniping this thing. And then we can juicy Ancestral. I think we have to do that though. Your other trick, I suppose you could also like Juggler Storm Blade Master or something. Or like Storm Juggler. No, you can't even Totem. RNG on our side. Maybe we just gotta add us after the game too. Fuck you, you asshole. 160 pounds of what weight? My guess is 5'11", 6 feet with shoes. No, I'm like 6'1", approximately. Dex is 5'9". Get the fuck out of here, Flash Kit. Unbelievable. Did I look that short on camera? I feel like this is not going to go well. I think if we get that knife hit, we probably win. I don't know. I mean, you're in way better shape. Suppose you can still sap this combo. So maybe not, but bleh. Typo, I meant 4-9. We're not talking about what I'm packing in my pants, Flash Gift. Talking standing tall. Some guys that put 6 feet with shoes in their dating profile cracks me up. Yeah. It's apparently like a huge thing with dating. Especially online dating. I assume he makes the trade, right? Oh, he conceals before? I guess if he's going to trade anyway, might as well draw. Sure. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and lightning storm this. With the taunt totem, I don't need to. If you're overloaded, I mean, I can still play everything in the deck while I'm overloaded. I think I will do it and just hope we kill it. Again, he might sap this, but like, you're not really saving it for anything else other than potentially the Black Knight. I think the bigger body's just better. Rank 1 easy legend? Should be. We hope. 5'11's a midget, 6 feet's a normal person? Yeah, that's what I hear. Then there's you with only 2 feet. Oh my god. Gotta get into that genetic modification. Your DNA just not pulling its weight.
My eyes are open.
5'2's the ideal height. Oh. Wow. Can we just do it again? See if this matters. I think we just do it again though, right? You bonk. You hex. I know he gets the 1 heal here, but I don't really want this to die. This is where I mentioned, not a lot of card draw in the deck, so I'm not like super jazzed about this spot.
Give me a quest.
Ideal height probably be 5'10". Wow. I don't know. I'm more of a. I think I prefer on the short side, short to middle. But I'm like not picky about that at all. I don't think that many guys are picky about how tall women are. I think it's common though. Don't like a lot of guys just not want a woman that's taller than they are. I don't think I would care about that either. Unless they're like 7 feet tall. They're like basketball player tall. That might be a bit much for me. Can we make the hit? Do we get a taunt? I think you'd still run this out into death, right? Can't really get any benefit from comboing it later. Yeah, very low on the priority list. Until you get back pain. Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, this is kind of cool. So right, it's 14. It's got one more. I mean, we're definitely dead. Yeah, he plays it again, right? 10, 15. That's pretty cool. Hip to waist ratio is the only important metric. I don't know, but isn't that still not? Isn't that still not enough? Couldn't you have someone with, or like 2 people with identical hip to waist ratios, but one is like, you know, within your normal ideal body weight, and the other is like, you know, 10 times bigger, theoretically. Because I've seen some weird, like, body augmentations. Oh my god. Like, butt implants and, like, I don't even know what the fuck they do, but they look like They look like they constantly have some sort of like Photoshop thing to their body, and it's like, no, that's just silicone and plastic all over. Then I'd suggest a Menage. Flash Kid, you got a good outlook on things. Okay, well I see it's just Rogue Day today. This is great. What do we want? I don't think you want to start with that. What am I actually hoping for? Knife Juggler's not bad. Lightning Bolt's pretty good. Squire's pretty good. See, I like Flame Tongue, because I think you do want to push damage early. But it's a little greedy to keep it. I think I'm going to anyway. See how that does. Hip to waist is what I call my hip shot in the army. I like that your guys' distinct personalities all come out online despite it just being text over the internet. I get to always expect that kind of from from you, Nike. I could like coin the totem and try to do whatever, but I just have no follow-up. Well, it's card draw. Of course, now we get spell power. The one time I'm not crossing my fingers for it.
My eyes.
Man. Might actually a lightning storm. No, you can't. The overload just sucks so much here. Because I really want to coin that Drake, right? I'm wondering if I just throw out the Blade Master. Flame Tongue doesn't really do shit. Like, you hit and then it just kills, or you hit face, it sucks. Blade Master trades here, which is not ideal. But then you actually get to, like, coin 5, potentially play Flame Tongue. I'll do it. We don't have Ancestral. But yeah, I don't like that. Super short since she's Korean. Yeah, she's pretty short. I don't know actual height. 5'3", something like that. So yeah, no back pain. We're all good. I mean, I have my own horrible, crippling body pain, but you know that's like that's just from my own life, you know. Yeah, what is that? Using empirical data to make reliable guesses? Blasphemy. See, we get to do cool stuff here. I know it's easy to deal 1 damage. I'm really tempted to like Feral Spirit, Flame Tongue between them. But Lightning Storm's good too. Problem with Lightning Storm is the overload still, though. Next turn you can play Violet Teacher, I guess. If you whiff there, it just... I hate leaving these games to a 50-50. Fuck me. Yeah, I really hate it. Overload from that, you still... Yeah, you get the Teacher. You still have the option of Lightning Storm if he conceals a gadget saying maybe it's a 50-50 if this is still alive. It just feels right. I know that there's ways to punish this play. Like a Deadly Poison Blade Flurry. a lot of ways to deal 1 damage, stuff like that, but this could be super strong too. We found out that Blue Eyes, White Dragon, and I live like 5 kilometers from each other. What the hell? I mean, I know. No, he's gonna do it. God. Well, now I really wish I took that 50-50. Man. Always punished. That's crazy, though. Like, they say the world's a small place. That is actually crazy. And yeah, Europe, like, a lot of those European countries are small, so I guess lots of people, like I'm in Canada, everyone's so spread out all the time. That would be, you know, way more unlikely, but that still is just wild. Yeah, no Thalnos is surprising.
This guy's toast.
Way too slow for the jugglers. Cut the jugglers, add a bolt with Thalnos. Yeah, I don't know. Jugglers were okay the first game. Haven't really done much for us since. But yeah, that really stuck out to me when I took a look at the list too. Oh, this is just so bad. Yeah, I would give so much to just remove the damage range on that lightning storm. Full coincidence since this chat is so relatively small. Hey, that hurts, man. No, it is. It's actually like really wild. Cause yeah, sure, if that happens in like a 10,000 viewer chat or something, I see that. Not that surprising. But yeah, what do we have? 13 people here right now. It's pretty nuts. I mean, I guess we got more people like in the community, Discord, YouTube, and stuff like that. But, wow. Of all the places, yeah. Yeah, no, that's really weird. Alright, so if one of you just stops coming to the stream, I know who murdered the other one. That's good. It's like a good sort of protection, you know? Announce it to the world, let everybody know. Let all 50 people who are going to watch this know. Alright, can we get a not rogue opponent? That would be nice. Okay. Not sure how this is going to do against Druid. Looks like we're going to get to test Juggler. Coin Violet Teacher is pretty cool. I kind of like Double Flame Tongue, though. Because even, like, you have the opportunity to just, like, trade that into a Yeti. Or just using that on totems. Kind of okay with it. There's enough stuff on the higher end that I don't necessarily want in the matchup. Like, I wouldn't mind the Black Knight. Or if we could pull off that Ancestral stuff, but I think this is just, like, a safe start, you know? CW Shaman Ruin? Is that Control Warrior? Shaman Ruin? I don't... You're saying that will beat a Control Warrior? Because, yeah, Midrange stacks up decently well against them. Yeah, that's right. You tell him. No funny ideas now that he knows where you are. I did just realize how... We're just breaking all the, Runic speak. I don't mind. No, we're breaking, like, all the rules that our parents taught us, back in the day, hey? It used to be, like, don't you dare, you know, reveal information about yourself on the internet. You know, there's all these strangers, all that kind of stuff. And now, I'm giving my height. You guys are giving your location. Some risky stuff. What do we want to do here? Pretty comfortable with that hit. We get the knife first. Manatide's like so much better being able to go here and hit. But we can either try to just like apply pressure with that, but then it risks dying to a lot. I think I'm just going to Manatide. I guess I'll do it over here. It's gonna be better here because the juggler's gonna die. Okay, useless knife. Yeah, I feel like this game's probably gonna go longer. What do you mean a natural mistake? That was correct. If you don't behave... I know your location. That's right, if I send everything through Google Translate, you guys are in big, big trouble. Earth Shock is nice, but then you're throwing down Blade Master instead of that. Boy, but Earth Shock is really nice. Ramping. We have a Hex for other stuff? I think I'm going to. I think that's actually like very powerful. Because yeah, he's on 8 mana, but if we just Hex whatever he's got. Pretty nice, as much as I like Violet Teacher here. Yeah, that was my thought, is there's definitely more silenceable targets coming. But it's like, we get all this pressure, and now we just have card draw. I feel pretty comfortable with just like the one Hex. But of course, if this is like, sure, 2 Ancient Wars and a rag in hand or something, I'll regret that. Now, what would be great is if we could draw into the Black Knight, though. Okay. How do we want to do this? Probably just trade that. I don't know, we could ignore it. It's weird to ignore stuff that Druid plays. But it's not like we're dead to combo. Not yet. You can pump a lot of damage, but you don't have like super amazing follow-up. I don't want to trade off the Manatide. I don't think we need this spell. I think I am just gonna go ahead and do this. Feel the board go face. Super smart. Yeah. Even this, not too bad. Unless you double innervate other swipes? No, okay. Like that would be insane. This is fine though. Again, there are lots of options.
I wonder.
I so want to see what totem it is.
I fight.
I think we just go ahead and do this. Ellie face. Yeah, if you can get a spell power totem there, it's so much different. You can go like Flame Tongue, Lightning Bolt, whatever. But yeah, the closer we get to Alec here, the better. One swipe down. Top deck's the other one. No, it's unfortunate. Okay, actually a problem. I don't like that. Damn. So we have to deal with this. Man, this 2 days in a row I've seen Starfire. Don't remember if this is the same guy. I really don't want to hex that. No, the other list that we played against, no, there's no way it had a Nourish in it. Guess we just see what we get. Man. Oh, I don't want to hex it so bad. But these two suck too. You're overloaded and can't even play that next turn. Oh, man. I guess you can get that out now, but... I think it's correct as much as it just sucks. Damn.
A natural mistake.
Alright, get out of here.
Pay attention, class.
Where shall I strike?
Okay, I think we have to Ancestral this. Really weird list. Nourish with like Violet Teachers.
I wonder.
It's unfortunate though. You Violet Teacher, you Ancestral, you Hex. I think you Hex the Teacher. You can Bloodlust to kill that, but no guaranteed taunt after. Alright, let's
Pay attention, class.
start this. Block that. Weird game. Did you get COVID so far? Still surprised I haven't got it over the last 2 years. Not that I know of. Are we dead to something else? Oh, interesting. Okay, I guess he's setting up for something nasty. Hold on, I'll answer that in a second. Can we not die? If we kill that, it's 6, 7, 8. We can't Bloodlust with it. I guess you trade this off, because I'd rather be able to roll better totems. If you Lightning Storm Bloodlust, it's only 9. I feel like we're okay because this is taunt, but...
I shall do as you say.
Lethal? Bloodlust is 3 attack. Bloodlust is not 2 attack. That's good. That's good. All good. Hi, YouTube comments. No, don't do it. No. Yeah, I thought it was 2. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Okay, let's forget that. Boy, that is bad. Yeah, so the COVID thing. Around when it started, there was someone in my office in like December who was like out of work for a while, but before like all the COVID stuff really like cropped up and became big. And so he just went to the hospital for pneumonia, but he was working like super close with our team, and a lot of us got sick like around that time. But again, it was just like, it was a really bad cold, and then we started working from home, that sort of deal. So it's possible that I got it, but that was at a time where they didn't want you coming in to like test for anything unless you were in like critical conditions. So I never got like an antibody test or anything like that. And then just, yeah, ended up getting vaccinated, and that's it. So it's possible, but yeah, not that I'm aware of. I'm still just reeling from that last game. If you coin that, I think you still just do that. I even said it too. I was like, oh, Bloodlust is 9. Boy, that is just...
You must cleanse the Sunwell.
Ugh. And do you ever... No, I don't think so. God, he's building like the juiciest lightning storm board. If you're on the juggler, it just dies to that. But next turn you're on 5. Looking to see if I want to save the coin for the teacher. Getting a knife is like decent here. Oh man, so frustrated now. I think you just run it out and save it for teacher probably. Do you? Having the squire out's nice though. No, I'm gonna go ahead
Put this apple on your head.
and do this. Yeah, that ends up being a nice shot. If it hits something else, you get a chance to make a trade there. I think it's better. Yeah, Injured Blade Master works well with Ancestral. You get that, and you get the Black Knight combo. 3 mana 4/3 usually doesn't end up being good. I guess you got the potential of a healing totem as well.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Okay, it's not the worst. Actually, quite good. Alright, I really want to win this one.
Who dares summon me?
Okay. Unfortunate. I don't think I can leave that much damage on board. Another Doomguard just kills us. I hate having the totem here though. Okay.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
actually pretty annoying to deal with. Again, Lightning Storm is just great. This is only spells and hero powers. So I can still blast it. Okay. Don't love our spot. Ancestral would be great too, and the nice thing is you actually get a chance to draw it off of the Drake and play it alongside the Blade Master. Not gonna kill that. I guess he's got the taunt. Okay, very nice draw. I mean, yeah. Do you ever... I mean, you have to hit there. Looking at, like, do you ever kill the priestess over the imp? Don't think so. I don't think there's any reason to. Get extra damage on that. The heal's so nice too. Okay, not that surprising. He finds 1 damage. Okay, hopefully he's not running Elven Archer. But we're still in trouble. Jeez. Still in trouble with Soulfire. See what we get. Okay. Sets up 10. Boy. Boy, oh boy. I really would just like to kill him. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a couple turns. And it feels like impossible. No heal either. Yeah.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
See, the other option that's like ridiculous there is that you hex your own thing, and no matter how much damage he puts on that, he still can't get through it. But the fact that you can't kill him the next turn anyway, I don't think matters. Man, oh, I gotta win a game now. That one's fine. Losing to Zoo there's fine. I don't normally get this tilted from losses, but that was just such a stupid mental mistake. I'm reeling. Blade Master Hero Power. Try to roll taunt. Could do it that way. Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get there, but... oh, God. Drives me crazy. Alright, this is Blizzard matchmaking trying to give us a chance. Give us some priest. Yeah, no, I no. The logical part of my my brain's all good with it. Everyone makes mistakes, and it's a lot harder to play while you're streaming than I think most people realize. But even still, I'm normally quite critical on my own mistakes, so. Okay. I like how this is starting now. No Holy Smite. Okay. Guess we don't really have that many other targets for pain in the deck. Violet Teacher
Is someone in?
dodges it now. If we get super lucky here, we could double juggle. Don't think it's right to Lightning Storm just to kill that. There's probably no need to put 1 damage on it. It hits and heals back to 4 anyway. It actually could be right. You don't need to push damage now. That way he's only back to 3. But then you need a way to heal that. I'm just going to push it. Boy, I would sure like one of those. What do I want here? Let's read the green glow on these. This one's like ignoring the taunt.
I wonder.
I think I just want to like... do I want to double bump the wolves? Problem with hitting with the wolves is it puts them both in Holy Nova range. But, I mean, even if you preserve life on this, he's still able to just, like, kill it out, right? So he just takes less damage that way. Okay.
There is little time.
We'll go with this. Obviously, Holy Nova is going to be like ridiculously good for him. Problem with Earthshock here is even if you silence the Power Word Shield part of it, because his natural health is like up to 7, it's not going to remove the buff. Okay, no circle, still good. Wonderful. Pretend like we just drew it off the top and that's it. It's the only reason we have it. Totem doesn't change our play. It does become a little awkward this turn if we don't draw anything playable. Okay. But I do think it's important we deny his draw. Very interesting. He can't kill it. He's shown a pain. So he could be running a second. But not that many priests do. I think we just get it out. Yeah, I think we just get it out and chill. You could even throw that in if you want for the extra damage, but there's no immediate value from it. So many rogues today. Yeah, we started off with like 3 here, so not too surprised by that. Probably still gonna Drake. Okay, maybe not. See what we get here. If we get a taunt, see here. Now I'm pretty tempted to still go Drake. I like that combo, but if you could get the Black Knight off of this, it'd be awesome. Really, any draw is useful here. Okay. Utility, yeah. We haven't done that yet today. I was all amped up to do that game 1, and then the rogue just played a Sinjin. So, I had a free target anyway. You'll see, I mean, some priests do run heavy stuff, like we could see a rag here or something. But yeah, pretty rare. How'd you like the priest deck suggestion? Oh. Hold on, that was too weird. I gotta think through this for a sec. Short answer, good, but I'll give more detail later. So the thing is, I could just Lightning Storm and run in, or you can Ancestral Black Knight. I kind of want to save this for something bigger. He's only on 2 cards. Lightning Storm, run in, and Harrison is like fine. And it's Mind Blast. Yeah, you're not really bothered by the overload next turn. I think it's fine. A little sad though, I was all amped up to Black Knight it. That kind of tells me it could be running Alex and stuff as well. Yeah, I didn't expect the Priest deck to be as good as it was. It was actually really nice to see how well it did. But yeah, just fun playing with a lot of those like heavier cards that I don't normally get an opportunity to play with. So yeah, it was good. I appreciate the list. Yeah, I guess he saved the Flame Tongue. Don't need to get it now, but I think it's just an easy shoot. Get this out. Just trying to think for Flame Tongue positioning. This is probably better. I think he still saved this. Don't drop it on the Blade Master. Doesn't have a lot of stuff that can kill that. Huh. Like Storm Harrison? Perfect. Been playing bad today. On my C game. Yeah, I feel you there. Okay, it's a good draw. Guess we'll see if we're getting any extra damage on it. Wow. Okay. I like this. I think the same rule applies. Save that for an Alex or potentially an early Velen if he gets desperate. Or that. Shoot. Shoot this guy. Alright, that's fine. Okay, and yeah. Go ahead and Mana Tide on top of that.
None shall pass.
We did it! We did the play! Alright, I can't possibly see what he would do now. But let's not jinx it. That'll do it. Now we're dead.
It is finished.
Yay! We can win. Alright. Feels nice to win one, but whoa. Let's see if we can't streak back up. Not that you can actually get a win streak, but you know what I mean. Priest is usually a harder matchup. Yeah, I mean, that was a bit of a weirder Priest. Mind Blast. I guess I don't know if he had Velen or anything like that, but... the dichotomy of man. Satura is the ultimate cheerleader who's like, hey man, don't worry about it. We all make mistakes. It's all cool. Priest is a hard matchup. You should feel good about that. And it's like Rasta comes in. That's Priest. It's fucking everybody beats Priest. I don't necessarily disagree either. And yeah, like I was saying, he's got kind of a weird deck, and I didn't think he had a great draw either. But that is pretty funny. Also, LaFouine 009. No idea if I said that right. Welcome, thank you for the follow.
For Doomhammer.
What do I want here? This is why I don't like Shaman. Like, both these cards, good anti-aggro cards, but together, they're just, like, terrible. You play 1 on 3. I guess you got coin for the other, but you're gonna, like, overload yourself. You could coin 1 on 2. And you're overloading. God, I hate it so much. I don't think I want Flame Tongue. Rockbiter's good if he gets like an early juggler or something. I think you still keep them both. There's not like a ton more that I'm hoping for. Obviously Squire Juggler's fine. But yeah, double overload.
I smell blood.
Okay. Not too bad. It's somewhat of a counter. We've also got no heal in this list. Keep Lightning Storm versus aggro always. Yeah, I feel like it's just necessary. Especially something like Zoo. Alright, we got options. So no farce here. You could like Rock Bite to your face, hit. Coin Fertile Spirit. If you coin Fertile Spirit though, like... I guess you can Rock Bite your next turn. Or you coin Lightning Storm, kill everything. And again, you just sit and wait. But if we Rock Biter now, you can still play Feral Spirit next turn.
Little time.
I'll do it like this, but I really don't like it. I don't like any of those plays. You're having at least one slow turn pretty much no matter what. But I think this lets us play more defensively. Take the 3 damage now. Okay, I was anticipating like a bow, and then you run that out and just kind of get into a Lightning Storm later. Do you ever play that instead? Give you the ability to coin that or Totem. It's fine, but I'd rather just get the taunts. Keep that. Overwolves. Probably look for a 1 or 2 drop. Since that Mulligan didn't have one. Yeah, that's the thing. I was considering doing it, but I think they were both so good against aggro. I felt like it was necessary to keep taunts with no heal in the deck, but yeah, you might know better than me. Okay, I guess we just juggle. We still got Harrison for next turn. Obviously, there's the risk of Unleash, but like, I can't sit here and just do like 5 damage every turn. Well, he's got like that, kill commands, and all kinds of spooky stuff. Okay. Well, that's not bad. You actually get to push 8 damage. I could even put that down just to get the extra 1 damage off the juggle, but
I fight.
I think it's right to attack. Same principle, it's just... You can't be too passive. Sometimes you don't want to attack into those, for sure. don't mind this. A lot of damage in answer to blow. It's actually okay. But unleash or another explosive could be a problem. Be interested to see what he does here. I assume he just sends it off face, everything that he can. Huh. I think that's actually like the best play we could have asked for. Yeah, I really still want damage off of that. Overload is probably okay. Don't mind that, okay. Yeah, we can play most things with the coins. So we can play Harrison. If we draw a Fire Rally, we can play that.
It's time to even the scales.
Yeah, this is the character that drives me crazy. But she's got like all these voice lines. Like, why? Why is that a thing? Miss. And nothing. Hey, good. Okay, okay. Just need a little bit more damage here. So Lightning Storm has some utility here, but Harrison's always going to be great. You get the draw first. I don't really care as much about those. The juggler, yeah, it's a problem. And we could coin an Earth Shock. You also could coin a Rock Biter and like hit there. I feel like it's probably worth keeping for damage. Hard to say. 3, 4, 5. You're not gonna get like double kill commander. I'm just thinking, would you ever run like a Houndmaster that you gotta keep the Earth Shock for? It's very unlikely. Yeah, it'd be so nice to have spell power here, but like I guess I'll just take one of these out and do something while you can. There's probably no real better target. I don't think we actually need like a silence.
Let none survive.
Wow. Wow, so we lost to a 1 and 3 and then another 1 and 3. Cool. Cool. Very, very cool. I mean, he might have been able to kill us anyway. And like that turn probably looks a lot different. He's got to kill Harrison. Like, I think it'd be crazy to actually send everything face if we didn't have lethal. So the game goes on, but that's unfortunate.
Thrall versus Nemzi.
Let's have some fun.
For Doomhammer.
Okay. Not bad. I really like the Earth Shock here. Zubat time. Is it for sure a bot, or are we just presuming? He's like hovering over cards. Hard to tell if it's just a real convincing act. It's a little bit rhythmic to play. Did we coin the juggler? I think so. I know there's the risk of like a buff trade, can always answer the thing that, if it's like an abusive, you can just earth shock it, so I think it's okay. Unexpected. Does play very bot-like. Swamp Ooze is, it's real weird here. Guess we just double Juggler. Sucks that that's Immortal Coil range, but like, if you roll a taunt, of course it's nice. Anything else, probably not so nice. Like, Healing Totem's kind of okay, but yeah, I just don't want to fall behind on the board. Now that is a nice Earth Shock target. Holy shit. Don't see a lot of that. Wow, with a Flame Tongue. What the hell? Alright. RNG does eventually swing to your side. Don't forget Hero Parent. Yep. Gotta use some totems to do trades. For show. I think we just plop down the teacher. Part of me wants to make this trade though. Nah.
Pay attention, class.
I know I can buff that. But the thing is, this stacks up so well against this. Plus, we're likely to get tokens off of that. Don't even mind this. As long as he doesn't kill the juggler.
I'll get right on it.
That's right. Can never go wrong with Smork. Does he tap last? No.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh man. It'd be great if he just buffed that. Okay. A little tough. Hero Power, Lightning Storm, Blade Master, Harrison. Thing is, he gets a nice Harrison trade there. What would I do with the Juggler? The nice thing with Lightning Storm is if we roll low there, you still get a chance on a totem. Where there's just like trades there. We don't really need to save this. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Snipe. Perfect. That's right. Flame Imp is, he's on our team. Void Terror. Oh god. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that. There was somebody I played a while ago. I don't remember if it was a bot, actually. Played him a few times, and they tried Void Terror. Don't see a lot of Shield Bearer either, but it's another card I like in Zoo. I like Amani and Shield Bearer. Oh, yeah, that's right. When Nax comes out, it becomes a staple with the eggs, eh? Time to give him a job again, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I guess we just run this dude out. Bad juggle. It's fine. At least we have like 1,000,000 health. This game is somehow turned in the other direction. Where like this guy's playing the catch-up game. It's normally quite the opposite until you get like a board clear or something. That's exactly what she said. Smart woman. Okay. I mean, I feel like he's just gonna tap next turn, so you don't need that for, yeah, but if we lightning bolt, we're overloaded. It's so annoying. I think you just do this, and lightning bolt that. It'll take time, but you should end up winning. Cool. Does that change anything? I don't think so. We're fine. Really doesn't matter what we do this game, I think. But if there is a way to lose, rest assured I will find it. Okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
It's the only problem with these blocks. If they could just program them to be faster, I would appreciate it so much. Oh wow, that's fun. Well, why don't we do that? Alright, go fast, bot. Snowed again? Oh, you're happy about the snow? Man, we've had snow like all month here. I saw you posted some pictures in the Discord, and I was like, it just looks like outside my house, like every day. I'm over it. I've been over it for years. Oh no, he'll kill the thing, and then the game will end.
You shall not pass.
Okay, I guess he doesn't see that he's dead. Fair enough.
Do you need a blessing?
You know how they have like map hacks in other games? Did anyone ever crack Hearthstone? Is there ever a way to like see the other person's hand or something? Never heard about anything like that, but it just seems like something that somebody would have solved, you know? Oh, that's interesting. That thing went off on the other thing first. That's kind of fun. Oh, why don't we just shoot him? That's more fun. Alright, it took forever, but we did it. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I gotta hit the washroom. I'll queue up and be back. But, yeah, I'll answer that in a sec.
Thrall versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin for Doomhammer.
No coin. I think I'm going to try this. See how that goes. Yeah, so the terrain in Alberta is weird. It's a pretty big province. Double, alright. So, like, you know, the northern part is, like, super forested, but, like, nobody lives there, nobody really goes there. And it's, like, colder and more rocky the further you go north. Then, like, where I live, it's just, like, plains and prairie. So it's, like, flat, and there's nothing, just, like, farmland kind of thing. Okay, we have to rock biter that, no question. I don't really want to trade that off, I think. Let me see if this matters. Boy, I like the taunt. Yeah, I'd like to keep that for the spell power. But, like, close-ish to where I am, there's mountains. Yeah, like, it's on, like, especially like the west side. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're just doing this. Too bad. Don't want to like play that now. So yeah, you can travel to the mountains. You can go like hiking and stuff like that there. Yeah, we have tons of snow like anywhere here. But yeah, especially over in the mountains, of course, there's going to be a lot. And then, oh. Okay, I think I know my play here. Yeah, lots of snow, but yeah, everything varies quite a bit. See, I'm thinking this is... Oh, fuck. This could actually be Snake Trap. It's probably Freezing or Snake Trap. I think Freezing is more likely. The thing is, you get a Lightning Storm. Ah, man.
I wonder.
Nah, that's more complicated than I thought. I'm gonna do this. I don't want to get the juggler out. Oh no. Not swing. I'm gonna swing. Freezing. Okay. Should have got the juggler then. Man, part of me wanted to swing and then lightning storm. It's so good if it's snake. Part of me wanted to ancestral something else. The force the me should have hit. But I think this is still very winnable. Taunt. Alright. It's a good motorcycle country. Many twisty roads. Not many twisty roads. No, we have like one highway that literally goes through all of Canada. Yeah, I should just play that. That's fine. And yeah, not very twisty, but if you go to BC and the way to BC, lots of twisty like logging roads if you want, but it's like dangerous. I would not. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess it depends. Like, I'm not a motorcycle guy. If you want to, like, I assume it's more fun on like a twisty road, but it's more dangerous. So like, I don't know if that's where the fun comes from, or if you just like sitting there on the highway doing nothing. But yeah, you got that kind of choice. Said you grew up in the country. Yeah, it's not even that far from here. But yeah, I'm definitely someone who moved here. with good reason. Oh, Smugly X with the Prime subscriptions. Sorry, I will answer that in just a sec, but hey, thank you very, very much. Okay. So we're getting, I think you're guaranteed a taunt totem, which is actually, like, nice. But I think I need
Pay attention, class.
more taunt. Or, sorry, you do this. You do this. This, and, like, spawn a dude. Maybe actually... Yeah, I think you actually do it there. Build a huge board. Bloodlust would be super nice. But yeah, definitely prefer the city. Do you ever visit northern Canada? No. Actually freezing there even in the summer. It still gets warm in the summer. It's like a colder area. Oh, this is much more control-y than I expected. Okay. I think, regardless of not doing that juggler play earlier, we're just super dead. See, this could be freezing, which sucks. I think I'm just gonna roll, play these two. Hope we're not dead. Yeah, so it's not like great there. Lots of like oil stuff if you want to go work on the rigs. That's where you go. You get paid like a crazy amount. It's very, very dangerous. But yeah, I think it's very, very warm, but just for a short period of time, and it's back to being kind of sucky. And Alberta's also got very, like, the weather changes all the time. So, like, you know, it might be, this is terrible. It might be, like, really cold, and then really hot, and then something else. I'm just gonna concede. It used to be like that, but as you gotten older, you like nature more. I think that's pretty normal. Like, I don't blame my parents for wanting to go to the country, but yeah, younger years, not, didn't enjoy it so much. Alright, Smugly, now to your question. I'm enjoying the stream and classic gameplay. Glad to hear it. Obviously, with the Prime Gaming, thank you. Just curious as to why you're playing classic. So I played Hearthstone when it first came out. That was it was the first like big card game I got into. Like I played Magic with friends and stuff growing up, but it never really stuck. Like I don't like, what is it, Arena or whatever they have now. I tried it, not a big fan. And as Hearthstone went on, I liked it less and less. I think Standard, you know, a lot of people point to like the RNG elements, mechanics like Discover, a lot of the power creep stuff. Stuff just gets really, I don't know, wild and ridiculous, like really over the top. I feel like you keep the Black Knight in this matchup. Maybe even Earthshot. Karen Sylvanas, whether we combo this with Ancestral or not, lots of warriors running taunt stuff. I think I'm going to opt to go a little bit heavier. Not huge on the Squires. Jugglers are kind of nice early. Let's try this. So yeah, just the style of Classic where it's very, very simple, I guess. Basic. But I think it's simple, it's basic, but with a lot of depth. It follows that kind of like easy to get into, difficult to master. It's just a lot of fun for me. So yeah, when they released Classic, I was like not playing Hearthstone before that. I stopped for quite a while, and then I was like, oh, Classic, I'll give it a try, and then people started watching. Now, mostly the reason I play Classic is the people that watch. It's actually just the most fun thing ever to be able to stream to people. So, yeah, that's the long answer. Yeah, the Trans-Canada Highway, that is the highway that goes through literally all of Canada. I think I'm just going to Flame Tongue here. Like, this dies to Execute and War Axe. Both kind of suck. Whereas I could just strip armor here. Gotta get my lean on. Yeah, you ain't going to get any leaning driving around here. What's up? again, hopefully I said it right, Lafween. You plan to change decks, maybe play Druid or Rogue? I don't know, I've been considering today maybe doing another deck after. Most days, I just do one deck, so, you know, full disclosure, it's usually just the one. But, like, I have this problem right now, where I want to keep streaming, but I don't want to keep playing either the same deck or Hearthstone or whatever a lot of times. I get fatigued from it pretty quickly, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. But then again, then I can upload 2 separate YouTube videos if I break it into 2 parts, so a big question mark. But as for what I would change it to, would I do Druid or Rogue? Probably neither of those. I've been wanting to try a questing adventure or Rogue, so I would consider giving that a go at some point. The Overload. But I'm in no rush to try it. I do this. I kind of think you just do nothing. Let him hit and then Fire Elemental next turn. Because if you do this, you just potentially get like nothing next turn. Or you just Blade Master. Just kind of suck. He's unlikely to do anything big on 5. Warrior doesn't have a ton on 5 other than like Brawl. The developer mode you talked about would be amazing. Wonder if anyone could make it work. Oh god, it would be the greatest thing ever. Yeah. If it wasn't that difficult to like program a really like shit looking version of Hearthstone. Actually, you could just steal all the assets. If you didn't sell it, I guess you could technically do it. I don't know all the exact copyright laws. You couldn't make any money from it, but what if you make indirect money through like YouTube and stuff? I don't know. But there's so many like interactions and stuff, I would never try it. But the thought has crossed my mind as to like how cool would it be. Okay, interesting. If somebody, yeah, just went ahead and did it. I think I still do just shoot that. Not sure what we do with the Ancestral. Like, I think it's mostly going to be for the Black Knight in this matchup, but we'll see. A little surprised to see the Drake. Yo, what's up, Nolan? That's why you never tried streaming? Wait, which is... Oh, like the mental fatigue thing? Sorry, I gotta go back to what I was saying. Yeah, I tried it before. Like years ago I tried streaming when I just didn't have enough time to do it, and it was like, oh, this is a huge mistake. Like this. Okay, I guess we can just do all of our overload this turn. That's fine. Yeah, I don't mind this. Yeah, and it was just like too hard to keep doing. But now that I've got the time for it, it's alright. Yeah, it's fatiguing and tiring and stuff, but I always feel like rewarded at the end of the day. As long as things went relatively well. There's a few days I've been like, well, that wasn't really worth it. Favorite classic deck is a warrior using Wild Pyro with Command and Shout. That's a unique combo. I have not seen that. I'm a big fan of Wild Pyro though. Either as an anti-aggro tool or just I think we do just run this out. I already used one slam. You can like slam hit, but I think it's nice to have it on board. Yeah, or in like Hunter with Hunter's Mark or something on big targets. I've been making private WoW servers. Yeah, and I know that they get in trouble for that. That's somehow... Okay, I guess we just blast that. Somehow against the TOS. I don't know exactly what the reasoning is, but yeah, they try to like shut that stuff down. I don't know what I want to do as far as the rest of my mana.
Instruction begins.
Not real keen on hero power. Excuse me. just for brawl. Mana Tide's like okay, pushing 7 a turn. I think I'm just gonna chill. Don't have such know-how. Specialize in humans, not computers. Yeah, I don't know about the actually getting like older versions and stuff like that. I've never looked at like spinning up custom servers or whatever. Like I've worked with, you know, my own servers and running databases on them and stuff like that, but never with like somebody else's property, like another game or something. But I gotta think because it's pretty prominent, it's probably not that hard to spin up. Rewarded with our presence. That's exactly right. I mean, it's sorry, staring at my cat. She's very funny. Yeah, I mean, I genuinely do have a big appreciation for everyone who watches. But it goes both ways too. There's also like I'll be completely transparent. There are also aspects to streaming and whatnot, and some of the people that I just can't fucking stand. But the good outweighs the bad. Like, I already know I'm gonna get some comment that's like, "Oh, did you know that playing Bloodlust earlier was lethal?" And it's like, yeah, no shit. What do I want to do here? Alakir's actually nice, but the juggle doesn't help. The problem is if you roll a spell power, you don't really get anything. But maybe just get the juggler down as another target. I don't hate it and just sending it all face. But you can also like do that with a mana tide. Get to rebuild later. He doesn't want to brawl when you got that stuff down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we need to save Alakir in this matchup to like only be a finisher. But yeah, like I already know I'm gonna get that. It's actually so weird that like, cause I don't mind, right? You mention it in chat, and it's like fuck me, like my math is all wrong. But it's so bizarre to me that then somebody feels the need to on YouTube be like, oh, by the way, you made a mistake, and it's like, yeah. Did you watch the video? Like, we talked about it. You're not the first one to point it out. I don't know. I don't understand it one bit. So that part of streaming, I don't know about grace with anyone's presence. Those people, not a fan. But most of you guys are cool. Oh, my poor cat. Maybe I can show you. Hey.
I wonder.
There, you got it for a second. That like flower thing on her head, she's got like this scratch, this like open wound on her chin. That I think I want to save that anyway. That's real bad. And so we had to get her like a little cone thing, but it's an adorable flower. And she's having trouble moving around now. I think I just go with that. Thing is, Ancestral no longer used for the Black Knight. Can spawn like another dude and heal. Do it here. I'm actually real split on it. I guess I'll just hang out. Another Ancestral. I don't know if it's right to spawn a bunch of 1/1s. Anyway, I'm missing all that chat. Yeah, and then the Charger and Frothing Berserker in your Commanding Shout Pyro. It's pretty nice. Okay, so it's not bad. No, quit sniping the best stuff. Okay, a Hex and an Earthshock. Pretty good, but now we don't get to spawn all these dudes. Let's do this. We have mana for like maybe not. If I want to play Flame Tongue, I don't know if I do. I do want to get these out. I do want to hex that, and I do want to silence that. Really sucks to trade off the mana tide, but I kind of think I have to. Maybe, but he just builds up enough armor. You try to strip the armor, he's got another execute.
There is little time.
Actually, not sure. I'm gonna not play the flame tongue. Do that. Hex that. I mean, it stacks up well. There we go. We get the lightning storm. Helps with the AoE. I do like still getting draw off of that. Yeah, right. The Grim Patron kind of thing. 28, pretty nice. Yeah, been pretty good, Nolan. I actually saw Arena got changed up a bit. I saw in Dose of Coffee's stream title or whatever, it said that there were changes coming. I didn't know if they were there yet or not. Oh wow. But yeah, I was considering booting it up actually. Another decent way to extend the stream. Okay, that's another way to draw. He's gonna get, you know, a million billion armor, but if we do end up going to fatigue, I can't let him gore hell. So I have to hang on to that. Because gore hell just gets like super infinite value against us.
I bring life.
God, that's a problem though. As I say that, I'm very tempted to play Harrison. Boy, what else do I have? He's playing Drake's somewhat, yeah. I don't know. There's nothing that really tips off whether he's running it or not. I think I'm still just gonna go ahead and do this kind of thing, though. But these big boys are gonna be tough to deal with. Yeah, 27 armor is a lot to get through. But yeah, they change up Arena every now and then, right? They just like rotate what cards are in there. I don't know like how they do it or how they decide it, but obviously the newest cards and then whatever else. Nice. 2 viewers, suddenly had hundreds of viewers after Regis killed Ben Sandman's viewers. Wow. That's lucky. Yeah, that's very lucky. But I mean, if you got, like, I assume you mean rank 1, like rank 1 legend. If he did get it, that's, oh, man. It's a pretty great achievement, though. Twitch noob, didn't know what happened. I can see that, especially if you don't have, like, alerts or notifications set up or whatever, and suddenly you just have a billion people in chat. I actually don't know who he is either. I've heard the name. I don't know if you guys mentioned him, but yeah, name rings a bell. Never seen him though. Just hoping for some actual changes. Yeah, I would like that. I would love a classic arena. Go figure. Uh-oh. Is the queue gonna drag on again? Man, we're doing so good for a while. Don't need to keep playing the list if you're not having fun. No, it's good. And I like mixing things up. This is a different list. Winning is not the only fun part. Even if we're losing here, it's nice to play cards that are different. And presumably, you would hope at some point, I learn the deck better as well and just start playing it better. And yeah, then that solves that problem. So don't worry, I don't feel obligated to play it.
Throw versus Garrosh.
Now you're sailing on my seas.
See, when he's got the pirate skin, this is one of these things where I'm like, could be some crazy aggro pirate warrior. But I'm not confident enough to keep any of that in the mulligan. Do you keep Ancestral with the Black Knight? Again, there's not a lot early game that I feel like you want. Because he deals with Squire. Maybe he deals with the Juggler and stuff. Maybe you do go ahead and keep it. And you're really hoping for an Earth Shock. He also threw everything back, which is usually indicative of aggressive decks. But we'll see. Classic Arena was that. I'd play nothing else. Yeah, I would do it for a while. I'd binge on it for sure. Had a mini set release for the regular. Oh, yeah, I think I saw that. Some sort of, like, dragony thing. Good. Good, it wants you to, like, go to the shop and buy it. Did they have classic balance changes? Nah, still nothing. No balance changes. No new sets. Okay, I think it is worth getting this out. Chipping away at the armor. Oh, I didn't get rank 1 legend in Asia. It's impossible to pass. Faxor. Man. All these names. I unfortunately don't recognize any. Okay, I don't care about Earth Shocking that. Like, denying draw is nice, but I don't think I do anyway. Because if you do that, you Earth Shock, you hit. He doesn't draw that much. You play Feral Spirit next turn. You don't have any guaranteed play. But I'd much rather save that for like a Cairn or Sylvanas, I think. Boy, you have an interesting play here. You can actually do this and then play the teacher here. Try to deny the draw.
Pay attention, class.
I'll go ahead and do that. So I don't mind playing that as much next turn. Potentially spawning other stuff. Limit it to 1 draw instead of 2. I don't mind that. Arena's just a little too minion based for me. Wish we had more spells. Oh, well now, I'm not sure if he wanted to do that or not. Yeah, it's different. Like, I think I prefer this sort of style. I know exactly what you mean with more spells and that kind of thing. Oh wow, he's cleaving here too. What a dick. But I definitely like mixing things up with Arena. So if you Feral Spirit, you're locked out of Fire Ellie next turn, but you do get the hero power. I'm not that worried about what comes on 5. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm not that worried about getting a big body out. Maybe this is where we just totem a bunch. Get a brawl out of them and then follow up with big stuff. Blow something up with the Black Knight. Kept him in queues. His hundreds of viewers didn't have to watch 9-minute queue times. Oh, kept queuing into him, I see. And kept beating him. Oh, that's rude but understandable. Had noble intentions.
The light protects me.
think we want to get it out. I mean, I know we can make that hit, whatever. Is it possible that it's right to hold on to that?
Armor made to fit.
Seen your YouTube title? Yeah, I had like an old video where I talked about like what I would want to see as far as balance changes go. He's got the whirlwind for draw anyway. I don't really want to Black Knight this though. Like I kind of just want to fire Ellie that, stack up against these two. I feel like it's going to be better to still pull off this combo. Let's see. Feeling when re-releasing sets in Classic might create more hype in Standards expansion? Yeah, I don't know if it would. A lot of people ask about Nax, but I'm not sure how many people like really are gunning for it. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a fan of Standard. Jirax's handlock climb just because there's so many control warriors. Yeah, you could. I was definitely considering a handlock at some point here. I might do it, but wanted to run this list today. Even get the juggler out. See, the thing is on 8, it sort of gets to Reg. 9's Alex. We have no hexes. Like, no ability to deal with big stuff, so I think he'd stubbornly stick with this. I hate that he can hit there unless we roll a taunt totem. I don't know that holding on to Juggler does anything for you either.
What just happened on your head?
Okay, that is like the best outcome by a mile. Yeah, there is a lot of different handlock builds, true. Okay, there's Reg. Yeah, lots of different versions of you. Also true. Of course, we probably draw the hex now that we have the answer. No. Good, good. I look smart for once, kind of. Gonna get this out. What the? That's a new one. Ran Golden Nat Peggle Zoo. Nice. Yeah, I remember you saying you got Golden Peggle. Okay, now we could use that hex, though. If you'd be oh so kind. I mean, we can kill Alex, but it's like it takes everything we have to kill Alex. I think I'd rather hold on to this stuff. Pray for a taunt and or just no Grom. I think if you spend everything, you're screwed anyway. Made some buffed up Peggle. Drew lots of cards. That's nice. Yeah, and if you do it with like taunts in the deck too, I suppose it can just like survive behind a taunt wall, which is pretty nice. Uncommon opinion, but I think Mill/Combo Druid is the best classic deck. You mean best like to climb with kind of thing? Because that would definitely be uncommon. If you think it's the coolest deck, it's a little bit of an uncommon opinion, but I know lots of people like that. Yeah, Millhouse combo, there you go. But yeah, I haven't really seen many people run that effectively. I ran into a weird sort of druid yesterday. I don't know if I'd call it mill. I was kind of saying it was like a fatigue list or something, but yeah, other than that, not really much. Is Millhouse even that bad? Well, if you look at the possibilities, there's times where it's good, most times I would say where it's bad. So in this meta, and this is going to depend a lot, because I've noticed if this is like a hidden MMR thing, I'm facing a lot of different decks, but I still see lots of people playing Zoo when they post their stats in the Discord and stuff. So against Zoo, it's actually going to be decent, because it's just like Soulfire generally. But against pretty much everything else, you're going to get like super punished. I'm not sure I want a Juggler here. Don't think so. It's actually not bad. So yeah, against like Druid, you can get some like really nutty early stuff, free wild growths and stuff. It's really not nice. Miracle Rogue, if you get it right on turn 2, maybe they don't go too crazy with things, but they can build like a big Edwin and yeah, and then other than that, I think it's pretty much like dead if you don't play it on 2. Because if you play it later in the game, there's way too much risk. You're getting like a free brawl or, yeah, just anything. Guess I coin the teacher.
I wonder.
Pay attention, class.
A lot to consider there, because I don't want him trading into a juggler. I don't want to risk a juggle that goes into here. Useless there, really hurts us there, really nice over there. And if you save the coin,
My shield.
yeah, maybe you're able to coin out something a bit bigger. I was also thinking the way that it was set up, there's potential that he doesn't trade, which sets up for like an Ancestral after you make a hit. If you Feral Spirit, you can throw everything in except for that. Otherwise you can Juggler, hope to snipe something. Not hitting that's a big deal though. The Overload's a problem. It's a thing, next turn you're sitting at 3 mana with like no play. I think you might just need a lucky juggle. There's actually an argument to Flame Tongue just because it's like something with more health that he potentially throw stuff into, so it's like a life-saving sort of thing. But really, I just want to try to draw in the Lightning Storm. That's, I've said it before, and I will say it again here. I think I do. I think it actually is Flame Tongue. I don't think it does any better later. Oh man. Yeah, this matchup is so dependent on whether you get Lightning Storm, and then it's dependent on how you roll Lightning Storm. We'll have to bait the enemy Druid combo on too, yeah. Okay. So again, if I can draw a Lightning Storm, we're not dead, but... Okay. I don't want to be overloaded. Fuck, he just kills it so easily. It's so bad. But you do it. She trades those in. What's he got? 7 damage? Ugh. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we climb back here. You can see more money, which I think is a smart choice by Zoo players. I do. I really like this card in Zoo.
Do you need a blessing?
Top decking a money on 7 feels so shitty. I mean, it depends how your first 6 turns went. Like, it's way better early than it is late. But I don't know. You do that, you still get to tap into something else. I haven't been seeing much Harvest Golem, though. Okay, you're a little late. At the very least, just roll a 3 on that, okay? We get all of our overload here. I think you have to, right? 7. Next turn, overloaded 4. It hurts, but you can't just do nothing. Favorite deck builder other than Crusher is Furious. Instead of building the best off-meta contenders, you build a deck that'll go all in versus one specific deck. Whoa. Okay, that is surprising. I will take that. We did it? Maybe? I'm really surprised you didn't play anything last turn. But we'll see. Yo, what's up, Sensei? Welcome back. Yeah, I don't know. I always hate that style of deck. I find those too frustrating to play. I like stuff that's like more consistent. I guess that's why I like Control Warrior. It's like super consistent against a lot of stuff. Oh god. That could be a problem. We're dead to 2 Soulfires.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Okay, that's fine. Looking at this Ancestral, just thinking about what we could possibly want to do with it. Healing? Healing? No. Not that worried for now. I can't believe we're even in this. There's not like a ton of value out of it later, though. Like, what is the craziest shit? It's like a Mortal Coil. Some sort of buff hit. Doomguard. Don't really want to do that because then he just kills it with the Doomguard. I'm going to wait like one more turn. See if there's a better opportunity for that. It's possible it's right to even do it on like one of these. Try Silence Priest with Venture Co Mercenary. Now, that's a card you never see unless it's Classic Arena. Cool card though. Starting to think Harrison Jones would be better as another Drake. Yeah, I mean I guess it depends what you're seeing a lot of. Drake's more consistent. I really like Harrison. Like we saw 3 rogues at the start of the game. Or start of the ladder session. Okay, we've got 10 damage. Gonna play Drake, probably an Earth Shock. Probably. I guess it's like 11 with the Drake. Put my math skills to the test again. Alright, 6, 11, 14. Earth Shock doesn't go face. Sad. Guess we'll see what we get here. Okay, it doesn't really do shit. I don't want to take that damage. Blast that. Hit that. And then the Ancestral. The only thing that gets through that is Doomguard. Seems about right. How was Heavy Priest in the end? We actually climbed up to like, yeah, we've dropped a lot today, but we were up at like rank 1 when I stopped. It ended up being good, but I'm definitely not ready to like crown it as an amazing deck or anything. I do think we got very lucky yesterday. Our draws, our matchups, things like that. Interesting. But it did do good. It did a lot better than I expected, actually. Okay, what do we have now? 5, 8, 11. Guess we're still playing for the board. Let's roll this first. Very nice. Blast that, that. I don't think he's played any Soulfire, so there's still the possibility Soulfire tap Soulfire, is that right? Not ready to GG just yet. Okay, now we can GG. I told you. There's a bold GG there. But hey, I'll take it. Win's a win. Really surprised we came back there. But that guy had zero respect for Lightning Storm, so I guess that's how we crawl back into it. Works for me. Again, though, yeah, like we went through most of that guy's deck. Never saw Harvest Golem. That just seems so crazy to me. Like, if you want to spam the board with stuff and not respect Lightning Storm, that's like the perfect card to do it with. Yeah, Mana Tide was insane. Gonna try to queue in if I arena. Alright, alright. Well, I'm gonna try to hit at least rank 2 before the end of the day. That'd be nice. Cool to see always different classic gameplay with you. Hey, thanks, man. Helps to see what deck I could craft and have fun with. As long as you don't follow in my footsteps as far as gameplay, yeah, the decks are cool. I do try to mix it up quite a bit. I enjoy the variety. It's kind of the only way that I can have fun with classic, and I actually don't really care about my rank very much, though. I think this is the only time it starts to push me to usually play better stuff or try to play better myself. Is when I'm close to legend, I always get that itch. But cool boy, okay.
Your soul shall be mine for Doomhammer.
Huh. Do I keep this? You're definitely keeping Earth Shock. Definitely keeping Lightning Bolt. I don't know. There's a lot of really good stuff. No, you can't keep that. You need that early Lightning Storm. Of course, if I knew that that was my next card. Hey, there we go. There we go. It all works out in the end. Imagine a priest deck that almost never loses to hand lock. Impossible. Blasphemy, I would say. Or what are your deck that almost never loses to druid? Whoa. What the fuck?
One shot, one kill.
Huh? That can't be correct. Eyes are starting to go. Can you hear my pillow calling? Yeah, have a good weekend, Flashkit. Thanks for being here today. That's a furious builds. You know, just keep conceding until he runs into his target. It's hilarious to watch. I can see that being fun to watch. Yeah, I'm down for all kinds of goofy combinations and stuff. As far as actually playing, it sounds frustrating as hell. But watching, yeah, it does sound fun. So he could still soul fire this, and you could try to like lightning storm, do that later. I really don't want the overload, and this is pretty sick, so. One soul fire down, two. Unlikely he's got two buffs. Angry bot, it could be. This guy's on crack, yeah, or I don't know. Too many volts running through his system. What problem do bots have? I don't know. I don't think he lightning stormed this.
Pay attention, class.
To bleed.
This is weird. Very weird. Something just tells me this is like a really unorthodox list.
You shall not pass.
Like one of those uber goofy things. No, maybe not. So I want a lightning bolt for like the cool, you know, you get the dude or whatever, but I think Harrison's just better. Hit, Harrison.
Your turn to bleed.
Yeah, and you don't want the overload. Sets up for, if you doom guards, you just fire Ellie the doom guard. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The standard Garrote Rogue. What is that? About as close to Solitaire? Or do you mean Miracle? Because Miracle's super solitary.
Must cleanse the
Is
sun.
Garrote like a particular player of Miracle or something? 12. Wow. Well, you almost never see this. Maybe there's a part of me that should be scared that this guy runs like something Shadow Flame. I don't even know what it would be. Ancient Watcher doesn't even kill this.
Put this apple on your head.
Why do you fall?
If I'm gonna play standard, I would try to play with the new Agony card. It's like the new Agony card. They're getting really carried away now. Alright, we'll take this. I'll win. Here we go. Let's keep this up. I don't know what that is. What does the new Agony Vroom Vroom do? Really seems to be the brainless smart deck, but maybe I'm wrong. Hey, Stutter Steps. What's up? Oh, he's even in here. Good luck. Have fun. Hey, we got a good hand. I mean, we don't have a good hand. Yeah, I mean, Zulok is, it's like a board-controlled deck, so it's not just Smork. But it doesn't have, like, a super high skill cap or anything. Yeah, trade or not trade, exactly. The good players know when to trade, when to go face, and when to extend on the board. Like, the really good players know when to hold back and not play cards. That's how you, like, beat Control Warrior. Shuffle 3 Agonies in your opponent's deck. When they're drawn, they take fatigue damage. Huh, that sounds fun. Do a Juggler. There's lots of stuff that kills the Juggler, but the tempo from the Juggler's nice. Just get it out. Do you get punished for mistakes as you? Coin Hex the Squire and assert dominance? I feel like that last guy would have done it. What was his name? Pooh something? We're gonna embrace our inner Pooh. Perhaps that's the play. Alright, we do it, right? I think so. He could Hex it. Definitely could, but I don't think Hex is a card you keep in the mirror. I know we've got it in our hand, but it's like not super likely he's got it. Fuck me, it's like all the way over here. Still alright. It just sucks that we spent 2 cards, but
Pay attention, class.
it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I have no idea what would be like good in standard. I don't know where the bar is, but that sounds fun anyway. Trading quite efficiently. I think we save that for potential Doomhammer. I'm thinking, do I want a coin totem? You get a 1/1, you get a dude. Not a lot more to save coin for. A little worried about like a rock bite. You already used 1 lightning bolt. So you could let him build the board. I'm gonna try this. See where it gets us. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Could be good. It's almost like a card as powerful as Hex should be 4 mana. You know, you should write Blizzard with that idea. Maybe they'll take that into consideration in the future. Sure. Okay, I think we do it like this.
Elements guide me.
Just looking at another Hex in the deck. This way the frog's not buffed. I'm hoping. That's why we sit on this. Some people run that Stormforged Axe as well. It's not real common. But yeah, we could like really use the draw. Plus, obviously, killing a Doomhammer. Pretty dope. I think we trade them both in.
I shall do as you say.
Jeez. He's just got like the perfect cards on curve here, huh? But we've got great top decks, so it's totally fair. Still gonna hang on to Harrison. I would be surprised if he's not running a Doomhammer. There we go. We get to do it. And we don't even overdraw, which is actually pretty rare. I did this one time when I was playing Warrior, I think, and the guy just conceded right after. It was one of the greatest moments. Oh yes, Tour. Oh yes, and this is all your fault, because you built the list.
That's incredible.
It is. Oh,
That's incredible.
there's no sorry emote anymore.
That's incredible.
So ridiculous. Do I Juggler? Do I Mana Tide? Mana Tide gets a little, like, dicey. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. A little vulnerable to Lightning Storm, though, which I'm not a huge fan of because he's got the spell power. I'm not, like, super desperate for more cards. Yeah. Dad's incredible. Oh my god. If somebody made like a Father's Day coffee mug that was just this Thrall portrait with the little speech bubble that said Dad's incredible, holy shit, I would pay money for that. What do we do here? Like, you can Ancestral this, you can Ancestral this, you can save it for the Black Knight. I think I want to get Fire Ellie and Hero Power. I don't know what I want to do with this. It's split the difference. Do this kind of thing. You might have like a lava burst or something. Earth shock, lightning bolt for this. Another hex, okay. Thought maybe be saving that. But it's not a big deal whether he does it on that or the Blade Master, so maybe now we do that this turn. Yeah, I'm not really that concerned with board clears all of a sudden. I want to kill this. One for... like for Flame Tongue, I don't want him to kill that, but I also want to increase the chance that he re-rolls it. Oh, Harrison for sure MVP this game. But he's running the Black Knight. Okay, okay. So I should have saved Ancestral so I could Black Knight his Black Knight. Boy, if we could roll a spell power. Guess we see what we draw though. I think I just ignore everything. 6 face. He's gonna hit that no matter what. Only difference is he hits there.
I wonder.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's still a good spot, but he's totally in it. Oh, he's running Bloodlust. It's still fine. It's gonna either do that or that. Either way, we can clear. It's a lightning bolt, I guess. It's gotta be hits lightning bolt. Yeah. Okay, then we don't even have to worry about clear. If he's doing it with spells, it's all good. We probably make that hit. So to use the Black Knight, both hexes. I think we're safe to Alec here. Could get that down, but because we're so low in our deck, don't really need the Rock Bite or anything. I think I'm gonna go ahead and roll first. I think that's two lightning bolts too, so I think the damage to face is better than bonking that.
Put this apple on your head.
Ow. Okay, Rock Biter's lethal. What is that? 5-10? Okay, we're good. LOL, yes. Look, we had it, I swear. GG Stutter Steps. I don't know if you're in here, or if you come back in here. Oh, he actually left the chat. There we go. Harrison is dirty. Hey, I'm sorry, man. We're sitting on that all game, just crossing our fingers that you played Doomhammer. But yeah, without that, I'm sure you would have demolished us. Yeah. Yeah, like maybe it's still a game otherwise, but you were drawn so well up to that point. I got really lucky too. Like top decked Hex the turn that you played Alec here. It was yeah, RNG in our favor today. Fun game though.
I must protect the wild. For Doomhammer.
Okay, I guess we keep Hex. I care about any of the other stuff. Ancestral's a little interesting, but I'd rather just some minions here.
My greeting.
Tall midget 96. Okay. Perfect. Love it. Okay, Ancestral would actually be really nice. It's not bad. Fertile Spirit does stuff here. Okay. So I mean, there's very likely going to be lots of other Black Knight targets here. Unless he like super plays around it and makes chargers or something like that. But it's not bad. We can like Lightning Bolt actually set up for real minions, probably. You can also Rock Biter, and then you don't get the overload. How much do I care? If I Lightning Bolt now, it means I can't Drake next turn. I can only Violet Teacher. 3 damage probably doesn't matter. But if you keep the Drake, then you potentially Lightning Bolt for 4. It's not like that's a huge break point or anything. Otherwise, you're saving this for Alec here. And I believe... Oh no, we do have 2 in the deck. I think I'm going to go ahead and whack them. Hold on to that. Because I'd probably rather play the Drake. I doubt he's going to do it. You're looking at like a lore or something. But if he happens to play a war, we can also coin the Black Knight. I also have the option of running that in and doing Violet Teacher with the Bolt. Kind of like that. And then all the same, like you still can Drake coin Black Knight next turn. Yeah.
Pay attention, class.
Seems alright. Weak to Spell Power Swipe, but can't like Drake and do it. You'd have to Thalnos. Also just can't play around everything. Eight coin in the Black Knight. Well, I think we coin Black Knight anyway.
Where shall I strike?
But I don't think it's going to be an Iron Bark Protector. 2 of these is annoying, though. If you have more mana, it's great. Flame Tongue does work. You can actually deal with them both. But your Violet Teacher is weak. It's left with 2, right? Because you'd run that in, you'd like Hex. There's potentially better Hex targets. I'm just going to do it nice and slow. We're going to kill the golden one. I'll leave the dude. Weak to Swipe, but it's really good with Flame Tongue, and if we get Bloodlust. Yeah, I think this is better than that. And then you also get like the guaranteed value from the Black Knight. Other than these, there's not necessarily actually more targets in the deck. Except for probably like Ascension. Lots of juggles? Any jugglers? Anyone like juggling?
Put this apple on your head.
Any apples on people's heads?
Apple on your head.
You can do it. Just double juggle. Whatever. Hex juggler, coin flame tongue. Yeah, you could have done that whole kind of thing, and I don't think it was bad or anything. But I think this is fine too. Could have also positioned it a bit different. Ended up with the other juggler over here. Which is, would have been smarter, but it doesn't actually matter here.
I must safeguard the land.
Okay, don't mind this. Utilize a little bit of draw here. Yeah, little smork here. Kind of depends, because you're really anticipating you can either put something over there to the right, or you're normally you want it over there open for your totems, but you might as well do that. You can always slip stuff in the middle, kill stuff off, get your totems in there. I mean, there's no way he leaves that alive, right? It would just be the sickest thing if he did. Oh, he's not leaving anything alive. Okay. Now, he doesn't seem to run tons of big stuff. Oh, man. With the second hex here, like, it's really tempting. Not really tempted to get the Blade Master out unless we roll a healing totem, though. It's 21 for the full combo, and he's down 1 combo. I think it's right to hex here. I don't think there's any value to getting the flame tongue out early. But I don't want to get this out. I haven't seen any rats. So it just dies. So if we would have got the healing totem, it would have been more comfortable. There we go. Exactly what we're playing around. Okay. Does that ever make you Lightning Storm? So I like Blade Master Ancestral. I think that's great. I'm a little worried that this guy's gonna have the Black Knight though. So many people are running it now. I don't really think you can afford to play around it. And then do we get the Flame Tongue? No. We'll just do that. Again, I don't want to go for the 50-50. He's really hovering over that card. Is that the Black Knight? No. Uh-oh. Is this the Black Knight?
Truth is my
No. Okay. Very interesting. It's got to be a hex on Sylvanas, right? It still makes the Sunwalker quite annoying. I guess you like Lightning Storm, Flame Tongue hit is the thing. Alright. Let's do that. Yeah, I was looking to see if you'd want to like Flame Tongue hit and then Lightning Storm, something like that. But no, I think this is the line. Hopefully that dies. Never fucking lucky.
Your turn to bleed.
I think I want to roll this first. Don't really care about spell power for now. Man, would have loved healing for this. Because we've still only seen the one wrath. That's a swipe. Alright, doesn't really matter. Well, now I do. There was, like, very early on, I was, like, facing so much Druid that I was playing tons of the Black Knight. Lots of other people I found were... Well, that's not going to do a whole lot.
The light protects.
And then it kind of, like, fell out of the meta for a while. I really stopped worrying about it, and then it's only been in the last, like, few weeks. Oh, no. That's really bad. I feel like, yeah, I just see it, like, everywhere. Yeah, now I'm going crazy. Seeing it in my dreams. No silence. We don't have any hexes in the deck. Oof. It's bad.
Truth is my shield.
So what you have to do, just like throw Alakir into there. You get 6, you're getting nothing else. You pop the bubble there, you're taking 8, 9. God. Otherwise you hit, you rock biter, hit, chill. Or like hit. Like, is it good to get that extra damage there?
There is little time.
Like flooding insects.
I don't know.
Flooding insects.
I feel like no. Like, it just doesn't really do much. But I have no idea what you're hoping for. Like a Bloodlust or something on these? Yeah, I would... Alright, we'll do one more here. I'm feeling one more. At least we can't possibly drop out of 2 if we lose it. Yeah, I do feel like I'm starting to get the hang of the deck a bit more. The lack of draw is not as much of a concern as I thought right off the get-go. Certainly miss cards like Thalnos for the spell power, for the draw. But, yeah, maybe they don't belong in the deck. Seems really hard to get everything you want into a deck like this. Yeah, even like Feral Spirit's been okay for us. Something that I don't normally like to stick in. Just one more time, Hearthstone Q. One more, that's all I'm asking. you could do it. I believe. There's a Zubot out there with my name written on it. In Chinese, probably, but still. One thing I've noticed that you sometimes try to get too much value out of Black Knight since the combo's cool. I mean, yeah. Mr. Dank the Tank. Oh, we just played. Was, what was it? Tall Midget 96 or something like that. You know, Mr. Dank the Tank seems very appropriate. GG was, yeah, good game. Don't use your hero power enough. Yeah, the hero power thing I'm really learning. Especially with, like, Flame Tongues and potential Bloodlust setups, even though I don't think we've had many of them. But I see what you mean with that. Yeah, the Black Knight thing, some combo, or some matchups, I feel like it's really important to get value out of it. But, like, I don't know, I think in that last game, we just used it safely on, like, a 4-6. Felt a lot better. I think I'm, yeah, getting the hang of when to do it a bit more, but, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't think it's all,
Victory for the Forsaken.
the positioning's 100% or anything like that, but like I said, getting the hang of it. Anyway, yeah, Mr. Dank the Tank, you tall midget, thank you for the follow. As we're talking about earlier, I'm sure, sure it's very much a Tinder requirement that you
The light protects.
let everyone know that you're at least a very tall midget. Is that like one of those words you're not supposed to use on Twitch anymore? I know it's like not a great word in general. I guess we rock biter knife juggler, hey? If you coin lightning storm, I think the overload's just too much of a problem.
Guide me.
Let's do that. Okay. Just trading off. I guess he doesn't know if we're aggro or mid-range or what.
I fight.
Certainly wish that was a taunt, but okay. Whoa. Gross. This looks like he's setting up for like a... Is he thinking that far ahead? I'm gonna say a Buzzard Unleash play. Because we have the option to trade two things in. Could mean he's got Buzzard Unleash and he's hoping that we use a spell to remove that. Or it could just mean that he's got like a boatload of damage. Either way, I feel like we need damage from these, though. I don't think we want to trade them off. Oh, it's really bad into explosive as well. Maybe we have to. There's just too much stuff. Because that's all stuff. I think we do have to. It's all stuff that you would keep against a Shaman is the issue. Explosive and Unleash, generally they're going to try to build a board, so it's really, really good. So even though he's not that far in his deck, that's going to be his game plan. But all that being said, it might just not matter. He's got so much damage, we got no heal. It's rough. Oh, we need to go risky here. Lame. Alright. I guess we leave that. get to roll a spell power, just less chance that you re-roll that as well. I'm sure we're dead, but it's our best effort. Always effort. Okay, higher chance to re-roll the taunt now.
The light protects me.
Which we unfortunately probably have to do. I don't know, let me think here. Really sad. You'd love to get the fire elemental down and start pushing damage as well. You can deal with the squire, or you can just push damage. How much do we have? If we have 9, 10, right, the 3 has to go there. It's 13. It's like, it's lethal next turn. Potentially. I guess you have to do it. And we'll make this trade if the opportunity is there. It's not. So 9, 10, 13, 16. Man.
Hey, catch!
9, 10. Potential for lethal, but I think then we need knives to go well. Yeah. Hunter's mark. Okay.
It's time to even the scale.
Oh, but he's hitting it. Interesting. I guess because we could have, like, silenced it away. Because you have to think it's explosive. Yeah, you have to think it's explosive.
I wonder.
I feel like we gotta hit that. But the knives don't really help. Right, yeah, I guess it could be misdirect as well, that's true. Either way, this 1 damage is a problem. Maybe that's your only hope, is that it's misdirect? Because you want to be able to roll a taunt here. And you'd get the knife.
There's little time.
You ever not swing?
Hey, catch! Pay attention, class. Catch!
Hope it's a misdirect and hits that. You're right about the misdirect. Ah, hitting the taunt. Okay, 6, 9, 12. The scrounge at 4 damage, potentially a knife. Let's see, Flame Tongue would do it, Bloodlust does it. Yeah, good call on the misdirect. Thankfully, sniping that doesn't kill us either. Do we hex it though? I think so. Because if we do snipe it, we're not dead here, but we just die to hero power, so... The other option is you hex your own thing for a taunt. But it's not gonna work here. Okay. Taunt's more important than a Violet Teacher, right? Yeah.
Hey, catch!
3, 6, 7. 10, 13. So you might as well make the dude now. Get the knife. Get the damage. Maybe. Gotta be feeling bad about his top decks. I don't know about that. I think he's feeling pretty good about his top decks right about now. man.
Played indeed.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Alright. Well, I'm sticking to it. Don't like ending on a last, but I'm gonna end on that one. Yeah, it was nice mixing it up with this deck. Obviously, I didn't do great with it. I don't think... well, I think my play speaks for itself. Didn't pilot it all that great. And yeah, I think it's a cool list. Definitely got some potential, but not sure it's my style. It's probably not one that I would come back to. If I did, though, I'd be interested in messing around with it, trying some more things. I love Ancestral with like Blade Master, the Black Knight combo. I think it's really cool, but I also struggled with like Crusher Shaman a lot, so I'm not sure what I would look for out of it. I do like the single Bloodlust and that kind of stuff, but yeah, see if I do ever revisit it or some other kind of version of that. But yeah, I guess that's it. Probably back tomorrow. I'll try to make the push to Legend tomorrow, I guess. Yeah. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to Tour for the deck. Everyone enjoy your night and see you another time.